Welcome, everybody, to the Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Jokic. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Conley feeling it out. And the pass to Edwards from past the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Jokic. Now here's Edwards. Five to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots from 12. The shot is good off the backboard.
Pretty impressive to see a young player like McDaniels have a sense of that shot clock as he's into his action there.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Here's Murray. The 10-footer finds the target.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray against Conley. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. The three. And another three for Minnesota.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. There's Porter with the three. Cans it from downtown.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Conley. Towns wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Outside Porter. Denver needs to get off a shot. For 3, Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Offensive rebound. Gobert misses the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Murray. Gordon finds Caldwell Pope. Releases. And that one's good. Jokic.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Outside Edwards. from outside the arc. Here's Gobert, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
2 shots. And he makes the first.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Here's Brown. He kicks to Holiday. Here's Najee. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Hilton the pass to Gobert. Takes the 13-footer. That one rolling around and rims out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's the pass to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And this game is tied up now.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Milton looking around. Towns kicks to Milton. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray the pass to Chuncho. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Outside, Towns. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Now here's Jackson. Over Milton. Jackson misses. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And Anderson gets it to go.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now here's Jackson. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. They set the pick to the middle, and he converts the layup. Shanchar's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Now this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Zeke Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nugget shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Milton. Back to Edwards. Back to Milton. They set the pick. Can't connect from long distance. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jokic inside. It's covered by Brown. And that one's good. Jokic.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
To the left side wing. Reed with it. He's against Jokic. Fade away. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Edwards kicks to Milton. Bangs home the trifecta. Milton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Troy Brown. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. And that one drops for him. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Porter, no luck. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Pass to Towns. Over Gordon. And it's Towns missing. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Pass to Jordan. Murray against Conley. 4 on the clock. Gordon with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Anderson outside. Towns the screen. Anderson with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the dunk by Towns.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. This one for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Towns a screen on Jordan. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains the 3-pointer. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Murray up on top. Over by Conley. Murray, good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Down low. Here's Towns. And jammed down. And he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Nuggets, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Murray surveying the D. Over Conley. And here's Jokic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Clark, and you mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Here's Murray. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Conley. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Jokic. Edwards passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray with it. He has 6. The pass to Gordon. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Murray for 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Misses the three.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Conley against Murray. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And a change for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in. On defense, the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic with the screen on Edwards. For three, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Now Murray, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Jokic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
And Jokic drops them both.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Jokic. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Conley dishes to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Out to Conley. Gobert double teamed, takes a three, and that's good. Michael Conley for three. Conley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Conley. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got 9 points.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope with it. Edwards defending. Outside for Murray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 12 points for him.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And great finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the 2nd from the line. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Milton against Murray. Bounce pass for Milton. And Towns throws it down.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Deep 2 for Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Reggie Jackson, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Milton the pass to Edwards. Passes to Reed, and here is Milton. Back to Reed. Plays it up off the glass. Reed's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Jokic draws the double. Fires the 3. Kept alive to the right side. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. From the arc, Jonchar grabs the miss.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Jokic finds Holiday. Here's Jonchar. Outside Jackson. Inside. Jonchar, the pass to Holiday. Here's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Minnesota leading by 6. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Milton. Good work there as it goes. Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Milton against Jackson. And it's Jokic missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 7 for him tonight. Denver calls timeout. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with this team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Outside Conley. Over Gordon. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Conley. Jokic inside. Towns on him. And good that time.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Edwards looking it over. The pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Now Murray. Out to the wing. Jokic passes to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. 1:24 left in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic draws the double. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. The Nuggets trail by 5. Gordon finds Jokic. Murray outside. To the inside. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Gordon. To the middle. Outside for Murray. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
For 3, Murray. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. For 3, Caldwell Pope. He can't hit that time. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.